For best experience, use your headphones.
The next important graphical representation is more than type. We have learned less than type graphical representation of frequency distribution. Now more than type. Even this is also a 3-marker question. So which you have to remember. Either you get less than type or more than type. Only slight change between these two. Now the following table gives production yield per hectare of wheat of 100 farmers. Already this of a village. Change the distribution to more than type. Change the distribution to more than type and draw its ogive. Draw its ogive. So now we'll see the question. Production is given in kgs. 55 to 55 kg, 55 to 61 group, 60 to 65, 65 to 70, 70 to 75, 75 to 8. Number of farms 2, 8, 12, 24, 38, 16. And now already you have seen in the question 100 forms of village. This is 100 forms. Okay, 100 forms of village. So we have got number of forms, we have got production in kg. Now he is asking us to convert to more than type. More than type means you have to consider lower limit. So how you will write? More than 50. Less than means you should consider upper limit. More than means lower limit. More than 50. Next, more than 55. More than 55. Next, 60. More than 60. Next is 65. More than 65. Next is 70. More than 70. Next is 75. More than 75. So production in kg is ready. And this production is always represented on x-axis. Production is always represented on x-axis. Okay. Now cumulative frequency is represented on y-axis. So same thing we used to do in our less than type also. Now cumulative frequency, you have to make a note. You should not start from 2. You have to start from this total 100. Okay. Next, 100 minus 2. 100 minus 2, how much? 98. 98 minus 8. 98 minus 8. 90. Next here. 90 minus 12. 90 minus 12. 78. Now this and this. 78 minus 24. 78 minus 24 gives you 54. Now 54 minus 38. 54 minus 38. 14 minus 8 is 6. 4 minus 3 is 1. You should notice the last frequency will be equal to the last number of the cumulative frequency. Then your subtraction is correct. For more than type, you have to start from n and you have to subtract each reading. 100 minus 2. 98. 98 minus 8, 90. 90 minus 12, 78. 78 minus 24, 54. 54 minus 38, 16. 16 minus 16 is 0, so no need to write. Your calculation of cumulative frequency is correct. Now, this production should be represented on x-axis. Cumulative frequency should be represented on y-axis on the graph sheet. Now, take the graph sheet and draw y-axis, x-axis according to the given question. Now, after this, writing scale is important. Okay, writing scale is important. Scale x-axis, I will take 1 unit is equal to 5. The reason is, you can notice the size of the class interval is 5. 55 to 50 is 5. Then, and you can notice the maximum cumulative frequency you have is 100. So therefore, I will take 1 unit as 10. So that is why y-axis I have taken 1 unit as 10. So according to this, on y-axis you require 10 boxes. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So according to cumulative frequency, you have to take the size of this y-axis, and then the point of intersection of x and y is 0. Okay, so now as I told you, it is starting from 50 to 55. So 50, we should use lower limit. 50, this is 55, this is 60, this is 65, this is 70, this is 75. You can notice more than 50, more than 55, more than 60, more than 65, more than 70, more than 75. That is why x-axis is 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75. And now we know that this is x-axis is lower limit. Okay, this is more than type. What is this? Production. Okay, this is nothing but lower limit. What is this? This is more than type. More than type graph. So for more than type graph, we will be taking lower limit. Now, what is this? Cumulative frequency is nothing but number of forms. Cumulative frequency is nothing but number of forms. Cumulative frequency is nothing but number of forms. So now everything is ready. We have to plot. So what you will be plotting? So like this. For 50, it is 100. Okay. For 55, it is 98. 50 is 100. 50 is here. In the same y-axis you go. 100 you get here. Okay. Then for 55, I told you 98. So 90 is here. Count small boxes. 8 box. So 98 you will get here. Okay. Then you see. For 60, it is 90. For 65, it is 78. So I am going to 60. 60 is here. Come up, come up, come up, come up. 90 is here. Then for 65, it was 78. Go here. So 70 is here. Count small boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 78. Next. For 70, it is 54. For 75, it is 16. 70 is here. 54. 50 is here. Count small boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now for 75 it was 16. 75 is here. 10 is here. Count small boxes. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 5. This is 6. Okay, now you got all the points. A smooth curve. A smooth curve. Smooth curve. Join all the points with a smooth curve. No need of scale. So you got OG of more than type. Then you start writing the coordinates. 75, 60. 70, 54. 65, 78. 60, 90. 55, 98. Then this is 50, 100. So your OG of more than type is ready. Now second question. Draw OG for the following distribution. Draw OG for the following distribution. So it's not mentioned which type, but we will see the question. Marks obtained more than 0, more than 10, more than 20, more than 30, more than 40, more than 50, more than 60, more than 70, more than 80, more than 90. Now number of students is given 53, 48, 55, 41, 38, 35, 31, 24, 15, 8. You can notice the number of students is in decreasing order. So I told you, when they give you directly more than, then this is nothing but the column of cumulative frequency. This is the column of cumulative frequency. In this, you need not alter anything. We have to represent 0 to 90 on x-axis. Represent this number of students column on y-axis. Straight away, no changes. Graph is ready with y-axis and x-axis. X-axis and y-axis intersect at 0. Now scale is important. X-axis 1 unit is equal to 10, y-axis 1 unit is equal to 10. The reason is, you can notice here 0, 10, 20. That means the size of the class interval is 10. And here you can notice the maximum is 53, so therefore I have taken one box as 10. Now x-axis is marks obtained. Marks obtained. It starts from 0. Then first box is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. Now y-axis 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. What is y-axis? Number of students. Y-axis is number of students. You have to represent everything on the graph sheet using pencil. For visibility and clarity, I am using pen. Now, see here. For 0, have to mark 53. 0 is here. 50 is here. Small box 3 you have to count. 1, 2, 3. This is 53. For 10, it is 48. 10 is here. Come up, come up, come up. 40 is here. 45 is here. 46, 47, 48. Small boxes you have to count. Now for 20, it is 45. 20 is here. Come up. 40 is here. This is 45. Now for 30, it is 41. 30 is here. Come up on the same line. 40 is here. First box. 41. Now 40 is 38. 40 is here. 30 is here. Small boxes 8 you have to count. 5 is here. 6, 7, 8. Now for 50, it is 35. 50, it is 35. 50 is here. 30 is here. This is 35. Then for 60, it is 31. For 60, it is 31. 60 is here. 30, small box 1 if you count, it will become 31. Next, for 70, it is 24. 70 is here. 20 is here. Small box 4 you should count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will become 24. Then for 70, 24 is over. For 80, it is 15. For 80, it is 15. 80 is here, 15. 10 is this. This is 15. Then for 90, it is 8. 90 is here. Small boxes 8 you should count. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So now using a smooth curve, you have to connect all. Connect all the points. So our OGV is ready. Okay. Our OGV is ready. Now we have to start writing the coordinates. 90, it is 8. This is 80, it is 15. For 70, it is 24. For 60, it is 31. For 50, it is 35. For 40, it is 38. For 30, it is 41. For 20, it is 45. For 10, it is 48. For 0, it is 53. So our OGV is ready along with the coordinates. Homework sum. Find median of the following frequency distribution. Class interval 1 to 4, 4 to 7, 7 to 10, 10 to 13, 13 to 16, 16 to 19. Now frequency 6, 30, 40, 16, 4, 4. So to find the median. Already you learned the procedure of finding the median. You have to find the median for this sum. That is first sum. Second sum. Okay, this is second sum. Find median of the given data. Class interval 15 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 40 to 45, 45 to 50, 50 to 55, 55 to 60. Frequency 2, 4, 18, 21, 33, 11, 3, 6, 2. So using the median formula, find the median of these two sums. Now next homework is graphical representation. Next homework is graphical representation. Next homework is graphical representation. So first sum I have taken here. A life insurance agent found the following data of 100 policies. Represent it graphically. So what he has got? Age in years. Less than 20, less than 25, less than 25, less than 30, less than 35. Everything is less than. Less than 40, less than 45, less than 50, less than 55, less than 60. Now number of policy holders, when they give you directly less than, that means this is cumulative frequency. 2, 6, 24, 45, 78, 89, 92, 98, 100. So by seeing this question, it is clear that this is less than type. What is this? Because he has given you less than, less than. So this graph is less than type graph. Now one question for more than type. Draw the OG for the following data. Literacy rate is given. More than 15, more than 25, more than 35, more than 45, more than 55, more than 65. So number of cities. When they give you directly this more than, then this column becomes cumulative frequency column. 80, 74, 63, 42, 19, 5. Then what type of graph this is? More than type. What type of graph you have to construct? More than type. So this important chapter will end here. Very important chapter. You will have one question on mean, one question on median, one question on mode, and graphical representation of median. It can be more than type or less than type. So remembering all these 5 concepts from this chapter is very, very important, and everything is for 3 marks. It can be also given for 4 marks. Understood? Each question, I'm not talking about 4 to 5 questions together. Each question can be 3 marker question, it can be 4 marker question, but these are the compulsory questions for your final exam. So prepare properly. All the best.